So I'm going to be singing, but forgive me. I'm trying my best. I just got over something, so it's just getting a little better. Here is the Orpaz sterling silver cushion cut. Oh my goodness, I don't think I've ever seen a Roman glass ring. This is brand new today, sizes 5 through 11, and crafted in 925 sterling silver. It's got that beautiful silver oxidized polished finish, handmade Roman glass set. All right, let's bring in Danny Neufeld, who is going to be talking about this. Hi, Danny. Nice to see you.
Hi, Nancy. Good morning
Good
to you.
morning.
I'm sorry I'm not in the studio. The plan was to be in the studio this morning, but I'm here live from Israel. Super, super excited for today's show and for today's event. So thank you for having me.
Okay, tell me about Roman glass.
Okay, so first of all, Orpaz, it means beautiful light, as you mentioned. We are getting into our 18th year on QVC. We started in 2007, which is crazy. I think I was like 10 years old. But the Roman glass is one of the most amazing stories of Orpaz, because I always say that, I love to design and create jewelry that tells a story. And what's a better story than to have a 2,000 years old authentic Roman glass that we
Wow.
brought to life in a beautiful modern jewelry. We do not bring as many Roman glass as we used to bring in the past, just
Oh
because
my
it become
gosh.
so rare,
Yeah.
expensive, and hard to find. And at
It's
the
like
end
a
of the day,
museum
it's a
piece.
genuine.
Did you say
It is.
2,000 years?
There's a whole set. Yeah, there's a whole section in the Metropolitan Museum in New York
Okay.
or the Israel Museum in Jerusalem about beautiful bowls and vases and plates
Hmm.
that made from this authentic Roman glass that they excavate in archaeological digs. So we do
Wow.
not use the large pieces. The large pieces go to museum. We use the smaller pieces,
Oh
which
my
we
gosh.
excavate in archaeological digs, mainly around Jerusalem area, and
Okay.
we bring it to life in a beautiful modern jewelry. Now, the layer that you see on the top, it's called the patina.
Hmm.
The patina from the glass being buried in the ground for 2,000 years, it's created this mineral soil. So when we bring it to the factory, we put it on the side, and then after we set the jewelry, we apply it back with the original patina and we cover it with lacquer to protect it. So you're really getting a piece of history. And when you combine it with an updated modern design, I love this ring, Nancy.
Yeah.
I think we
Cutlet
bring
sign.
maybe one new Roman glass ring per year. That's it. And I wanted to bring you like something more bold, more substantial. So I think the first thing you're gonna notice
Look at
is
this.
the size and the silver weight,
Hmm.
and then the design. I love the cushion shape. Cushion is one of my favorite shapes for stone shapes. There's something really feminine and updated and modern
Half inch.
about the cushion shape. And then
Hmm.
we did it almost, I call it like a pyramid style with the layers of silvers that goes around the Roman glass that creates such a modern, elegant, beautiful, substantial look.
Hmm.
And wow, for if you're a Roman glass collector, this is a perfect ring for you today. If you never had a Roman glass before, I think that this is a great piece to start. Every piece of the Roman glass comes with a certificate of authenticity and the story about the
Oh,
Roman glass. So it's
really?
also a great gift idea.
Oh my gosh. Okay, you had me, Danny, at 2,000 years. 2,000 years excavated, and I heard museums. Pieces like this go to museums. Larger pieces go to museums. And then look at this. It's like getting a piece of history. I mean, I cannot believe that this is a $20 to get this home ring. It's also half inch. So, do you see, like, Morgan, you can also see kind of like the profile of it. It has a little height to it as well, right? And then this kind of texture, you can also feel the Roman glass. And then it's almost mesmerizing because you're looking at history, Danny, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's a great, if you love history, if you love jewelry that have a character, jewelry with a story, I think it's a great ring for you. And the texture is brand new for today's event. And again, those layers of silvers that goes around the cushion shape. And then we did slight oxidation to give it like the dimension, the proportion, and then the high polish line. And it's tapered to the bottom. So though you're getting like a big, bold presence at the top, It's extremely comfortable ring.
Yeah, I'm looking at it. There is the profile, but it's also slightly tapered. It also has a little bit of that oxidation as well. So there is just this beautiful kind of earthy. I don't know. It could look like the sea. There's so many different things. Danny, tell me a little bit more about that Roman glass and where is it excavated? You know,
Yeah, so
in
the
the
Romans,
international. Yeah.
yeah, the Romans were pioneers in many areas. They actually did not invent the glass, but they were the first one that they found the technology. I'm talking about 2,000 years ago to
Okay.
heat it, to create ovens and heat it in a very high temperature of 1,000 Celsius degrees.
Wow.
And then they actually used to export bars of this Roman glass all around the world from Israel because of the weather that we have here in the region. The color that you see in the Roman glass, they use different herbs that they found in the area, and that's how they created this green, blues, pinkish color that you see in the Roman glass. And they were the first one to industrialize. They used to create plates and bowls because until then they used to use clay, and they were the first one that used glass for all those beautiful objects. And then, the thought that 2,000 years later we can bring it to life in a beautiful modern jewelry, for me, it's something that, you cannot compare it in any other jewelry.
Yes.
The Roman glass
It's my
category,
first time
since the
ever
day I
seeing it.
launched Orpas 18 years ago, was the
Wow.
#1 category. And I'm happy to bring a beautiful, brand new modern design.
Wow. 2,000 years. You had me at 2,000 years on a sale price. Thank you, Danny. Okay, still to come. This one's on a